When I went scuba diving, I wanted to escape the noise of the world. But under the waves, I found a different kind of noise. The scream. The silent scream of an ocean choking with plastic. Hi, I'm Prachi.
I am Sanskriti, and this is our story. We are two grade 11 students from NPSKRM, and this is Project Plastainable. We had passion, we had determination. What we didn't have was a clear way to make change. So we discovered the When I Want to Be Future Leaders program. And that helped us turn our ideas into actions. And that is when we started Project Plastainable. So what was our first lesson? Passion gives you purpose. But planning, that is what gives you power.
Our first challenge came when we started talking to people. Everyone knew they shouldn't be using plastic, and yet they used it and threw it away carelessly. The reasons they gave were disheartening. One bottle won't make a difference, or it doesn't affect me anyway. And the harshest of all, why would we listen to two kids who know nothing about the world anyway? Back then, our 14-year-old minds couldn't quite comprehend that people weren't ready to make a change. That is when we learned our second lesson. Knowing the problem isn't the same as wanting to solve it. Change starts in the mind and not just in the facts.
We hit a point where we were asking ourselves, what more could we do? So we took this problem to our mentor, Miss Irene Manning, who helped us see that before we try to change the world, we need to understand it better. So we started collaborating with organizations like SAHAS, Open Water Swimmers Foundations, Hasirudala Innovations, learning from people who were already doing that kind of work. We realized that awareness isn't about telling people what they already know. It's about changing the narrative. It's about making it more relatable and showing people how they can be part of the solution. So from presenting on stages like TEDx and talking at the United Nations 1.5 Matters Summit by 1M1B, we learned our third lesson. People won't always be ready to listen. But that doesn't mean you stop speaking. It just means that you learn how to speak differently.
The next lesson we learned was that Project Plastainable had to be sustainable. Something with continuity in its impact. That meant building structures that could outlast us, like forming student teams, partnering with local bodies, and creating something to keep the momentum going. We are still expanding that vision through an upcoming mural painting in Bengaluru and a larger idea to turn cleanup and sustainability into an annual inter-school competition. Project Plastainable has to keep moving as we do.
So we invite you to be a change maker, the one who chooses differently, even once, but consistently.
So follow us on our Instagram, join our journey, and not just by watching, but by living the change.
Because change doesn't begin with a crowd, it begins with a single choice.
Your choice.